Hi, Tara. How's it going? Sorry, just still setting up here a little. It's mommy Shiva time, I think. I don't know if I'm right or wrong about this. Or very soon. But that's good. Glad you've been doing well. Just give me 1 extra minute and I'll swap screens. I found out just going through Dansha on how you can do an ARR. Good question. I don't know either. I think the streams are the only motivation here for me. If I was doing this, so I probably wouldn't have went through with all this. To be honest, some of the days where I skipped stream, it's probably because I was burnt out of this. Hi patron, hi time to die, how's it going? How have you two been? Thanks for the bit, patron. Hope all has been well. I've been okay. Just very busy. I had an 11-hour work shift yesterday, so I was so exhausted. I've also accepted that reading this kind of kills my voice really quickly in the streams, so I'll kind of just be reading it in my head, sometimes reading it aloud, but yeah. I think I said this last time. I'm just making sure I said it this time in case I didn't. But I believe in a couple of quests, I'm going to meet Mommy Shiva. Yeah, I got back from work today. I fell asleep for like 4 hours. I didn't even mean to, so I'm feeling pretty good. Oh my god, Alphino is such a yapper though. Can't deal with this. Maybe I will do some reading. I just need to hydrate a little more, so give me a second. Yeah, there we go. Emran is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome tray at negotiating table, but to be sure. Less so when one's enemy are making ready to harness the power of a god. Oh, and it's not voiced, yeah. I can't wait when everything's mostly voiced, so it's less reading. But I'm pretty sure it's like Endwalker, right? Mayhap he does not truly believe that the Ice Heart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. Yeah, they don't get the budget for a while. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember that. That's why I skipped a lot of my last character. I was like, how many of these are gonna be non-voiced? And I just started skipping. Sole exception being, I don't say a name every time I start reading. The myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Mongols guard. Saint Shiva made a for the one of the heretics. They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction and philia, they have them both in abundance. I think the worst part is reading ARR. Can that truly be all that is required? My Savior team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheroid Ice Heart used to escape. They believe she teleported into another Aetheroid somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetheroid, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Yeah, didn't they like wasn't there like a release of the game that was horrible, and they just like nuked the game and then just made it into a story of how it was like the downfall of the world or something? I don't remember. Did Shiva step on me? Not yet. But I'm waiting for it. Sign-in. After AR, it's noticeably better with a lot more voice scenes, at least compared to AR. Oh yeah, I know they changed like all the actors for the voicing. I can't wait for that. Let us not give up teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues and Charlian may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think of how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. I think once I get into Heaven's Ward off stream, I'll start doing like crafting and fishing and just boring stuff that you guys might not want to watch. While Minfilia looks into our Aetheroid problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Corthus is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than me. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten this process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it's merely a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you were not aware. Good, I knew you would understand. Yu Hayes Taz can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. Temple Knight shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. Yeah, I hope the next one's voice acted. I hope this game will at least give me a break in between these dialogues. I highly doubt. There you are, Ari. Commander Livier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the third hail from Uda, and for a man accustomed to the feel of the sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can rather be disconcerting. Yeah, I've been getting through this. I'm trying to get out of this stupid base game. Yeah, we got past the base game. Now we're just doing patches. But to the matter at hand, an area a moment ago, I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted me for making Danovan Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. But yeah, I don't know which streams you saw, but there was like 2 streams where I went for like 8 hours straight. So I kind of got a lot of progress in those. Honestly, yeah, it's much better paced in my opinion. I actually think this is much better. Like, I've been getting through this so fast that I love it. At least from what I remember, like how it was before, this is so much better. Cause I remember these being like a lot longer. Okay, let's see if I go FXIV MSQ list. I know I'm pretty far in. Oh yeah, wow. After this patch, I have one small one and then one big one that leads into... Nice. Yeah, no, there was actually a lot more. Also, hello. Sorry, I just cleared my throat. But yeah, it was much more voice when I got into the patches. Let me switch that there. Yeah, there's one head through the Danovan Pass. Hurry, you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. What are you doing? No. No. Stop bowing! Aw, that's cute. I think I remember having that. It was like a Valentine's one. Link. Okay, I fly up. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Sweet. If any, by the way, if any of you would like to join for the, I was supposed to say raid, for the trial coming up, when I get that, I'm pretty sure it's 8 players, so I can invite a good amount. I can invite more than 4, that's for sure. Oh, did my music stop playing? Oh my god, already it did. I'm sorry. Music's back. You'll stick around for that? Alright, sounds good. I see a shadow. Oh my god! It's a UFO! Wait, right over here. Hello. Zion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There's a great skilled beast and you uh I messed with that name so much. I think we went east on his own. The heretics split up, so did we. Okay. Oh my god, not the whale. I don't mind. I don't mind the jumping in. As long as I can get, like, fight the cool boss fights, like, the little side people is completely fine for me. I'm sorry. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics tracks that I almost failed to notice that they had double back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I found myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything for interest, and lo and behold, before his hands found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the opposite blah, blah, blah. Get the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching, be late, and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding area. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I'll need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Yeah, that's what I mind. Like, it's just a big help with, like, stuff. Also, if I would doe, I would doe to you. I don't want someone to do wave. Let's see. I'm not a fan of, like, all the side fights in this. I just want to do, like, fun dungeons and big cutscene stuff. That's my favorite stuff in this game. Oops. Here, I'll invite both of you. There we go. Chum, if you feel like joining, you can. I just invited you just in case. I'm through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are calling with those blue coats, and the nights are searching every wagon for the that passes through the gates. Well, stay with her, then, if you think you'll fare any better. No, there's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks, where blood must not be shed. Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but me in secret with heretics. Deny all you will, we shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. No. Why? Why did he die? I fancy meeting you here, Ari. I presume your work. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who was been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief. I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy maybe have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might have never discovered this connection. Master Elf knows too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for the spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and we weaken their influence in this land to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead in the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills. Skills I am fortunate enough to possess. If you allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. That's most generous offer, Lady Yugiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you, though I may disappear for a time. Know that I shall never be far and shall always be watching. A comforting thought, Kamari. Let us wait for the Captain Ilbird to return and deliver his report. Yeah, this is killing my voice. Oh my god, this one. Captain Ilbird seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have no information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared with another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy time as it is. Oh, come on. Voiced. Please! Please be voiced! I'm gonna cry, it's not voiced, is it? Captain Ilbert, your report, if you will. Hey, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I heard say a man could tell us not that we do not already know Shiva. I do wish. I would love if this is voiced. I would love if everything was voiced. Just one long story of listening. Our Inquisitor's inquiries, oh my god, why am I saying that? Concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquire their information of the shipment routes. Go on. You recall the flame we first identified as being the Ivy's employee? From him, we are able to trace the trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary steps obtaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame station and the Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory on the donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with the benefactors, thereby ensuring the needs do not go unfulfilled. I'm resting my voice for a bit, I'm sorry. Oh my god. This is actually just killing my voice. I don't know how I see other streamers do this. It could also just be because I voice trained to get my voice to hear, so maybe it's like harder for me, but never know. I'm gonna read the next dialogue. But for now, I must breathe. Not everyone reads all the dialogue, so up to you. Yeah, that's honestly fair. Especially in ARR, this is horrible. I know, but you know, what if there's like some that would like, you know, just like to lay back and listen and not have to look at the screen? You know, it's like it's a, it's like one of those ASMR streams. They just make noises and people fall asleep to it. You know, maybe that's what I should do. I should like do a ASMR stream. We hit the goal of $500 in the donation thing. Or like at least a 24-hour stream. I should at least plan that if I hit it. Taco, I am the audiobook. A very shitty one though. I gotta take out a bedtime storybook and just read it to a stream. You know, I do read a lot fast when I go through my head instead of reading out loud. EP. New grid. I think I have all the teleports here. Yeah. Oh my god, it's time. Voice. Please. Oh my god, this seems promising. Yes!
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
I need to do like a celebratory dance right now.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming
I do
a
not remember
successor.
this guy from when I last played.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
No, I just realized an ad break in the middle of the cutscene.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Why does he look so upset? He has like a whole army, and he's just like, oh my god.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartno dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
I like how the cutscene ends right as the ad break is done. Oh, it's not ended. Or it's ending. I don't know.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial
Welcome
attack.
back, everyone, from the ad
Who
break.
knows?
Now you can
They
listen
may
to
even do
Alphino
something
speak.
about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Eepy. What's your opinion on Alphino right now as a character? be honest. I try to ignore Alphino. So a lot of the things he says, I just kind of tune out. I don't know how much story I miss doing that, but it's just like, in the start, he is horrible. I cannot listen or read his dialogue. It's very information overloaded, in my opinion, with him. Like, that's like Elvino's probably the reason my voice is getting killed, because every time I have to read his dialogue out loud, it's like, oh my god, it's so much. Like, you can see it right now. Like, look at all this. He does not need to say all this. Oh my god. Like, I couldn't read this out loud. If this would actually... I'd have to end stream right after this dialogue. Oh, thanks, Alphino. Thanks for your wishful success. Yeah, that's my issue with Alphino. I don't want to read any of his dialogue or... Okay, listening is a little bit easier, but reading... If all of his dialogue wasn't... If there wasn't any important stuff at all in his dialogue, I would just skip everything he says. Okay, cell poop. Chasing Ivy. How many calls am I away from Shiva? I think I'm like 3 to 4-ish. Merc party life. 7 mil this time? Okay. Taco, you need to like give me these connections. $7 mil sounds amazing. But I know I'm also a silly noob. I'm a new player. So no one's gonna need my help. I think it was like some like mount grinding, right? To be honest, I don't understand it much because I haven't gotten that far where people want me to carry them and give me 10 mil gil for it. Sure. Let me go fight Shiva. Hmm. I have a question. Would you guys call it a boring stream if I like did some ocean fishing and crafting and just hung out on stream and yapped? Or do you prefer like later on when I'm done MSQ that I like probably like try to stream like hard content or stuff? From what I understand, the party host wants mounts from a boss. I don't know why they want multiple copies of the mount, but they will pay players who join the party money. So if the mount does drop in the party, the host will always get the mount. Wow. Hello, Tara. How's it going? Yeah, that's true. I think I might sometime. I might keep it on and off stream. Like I'll do some on stream, some off stream. Because there is a lot of research I have to do with crafting because I suck at it. Oh my god, macros are not gonna be fun with crafting. I cannot do that. Tara, here's the issue though. Like when I was trying to like craft like raid food once, I try to find so many macros, and they would always mess up. I would never find a good macro. I don't know why, but or maybe it was because like it was more recent. Hi, Sideways. How's it going? It's about to be mommy time in like a couple quests. Besides Gillionaire, yeah, I think that sounds familiar. I think that's what I used last time my other character. It's good, just got off Hunt. How are you? Oh my god, you play Hunts? I did not know that. I think you and Mech would really get along well if you play Hunts. But I'm doing good. I'm just trying to get through stinky patches. I cannot wait for Heaven's Word. I want to get out of here so badly. What is that annoying pistol gun that everyone hates? Because I like to run that just because I think it's funny when I play Hunts. I think it's the first one that Sideways named. I think. No, I don't know. It was like a revolver looking thing and you can like dual wield it. It was so dumb. I had a couple clips of me using it against players, but I can't remember. So I don't know if you want to dig through my old clips and like filter by Hunt Showdown, you might find it there. Should I do that? That's fair. I'll try to look later. Oh my god. There's a build named for that? That's crazy. Okay, and in here. Ooh, I'm starting to look a little pretty. I mean, I was already looking pretty, but I mean, like, new pretty outfit coming in. I'll have to put this in my glam later. I have 2 white mage glams. My game's so bad I reset using a bow in a PAX. Sideways, I understand that because I play with Mech when I play Hunt. And she's like really, really good at it. So I'm going in these like 5-star, 6-star lobbies when I'm probably in like a 2-star lobby. So every time I just like die and I'm just watching those like two just run around and just carry me for the rest of the game. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Oh my god. Wow, like 3 teams all in one area? Were they like all like friendly to each other besides you? Or are they just like camping? Oh, I didn't realize I said that last time too. That's funny. Oh, that is you know, at least it wasn't a thing where you pick a fight and then you get a third party and then there's like a fourth party. I don't know if you ever dealt with something like that though. I've personally never dealt with it in Hunt. At least not often. But like ever since playing Marathon though, oh my god, I have that like all the time. Oh, well, today as well. I'm just thankful I'm so rusty. I'm not in a 6-star lobby anymore. Yeah, I can see how it's a breath of fresh air. You don't have to like... Hello! Hello, floating chair! Hi! Okay, let me join you. Depends, I tend to play a game of nutrition. Okay. Yum. Honestly, I'd say just have like 20 grenades on you and just keep throwing them until they back off and then run out. Wow. I'm surprised how many of you play Hunt. That's actually... I thought Hunt was like a dead game recently. I thought like no one plays it anymore. Marathon's numbers already going down. I'm actually kind of curious because I only got it because Meko's hyping it up. I was like, oh my god, okay, I'll play. And it was fun for a while, but now like I think it's because like makes it basically the end of the season. I'm just in crash out mode because everyone's so sweaty with their high-end gear and stuff. I'm like, I'm sorry I didn't know life this game. I don't have anything to fight you with. Getting empty lobbies. I have not experienced empty lobbies. Are you playing Cryo? Because we haven't played a lot of Cryo, and I'm wondering if all the players are just going there. Because Cryo is really fun. Yeah, I don't like to see a downfall of a game or a company. But I prefer Bungie to focus on Destiny 2 because that was their main game for years. Now it's just dying because they were forced to pivot to another live service game. I don't know much about Destiny, so maybe like it's one of those games where it has to be maintained, but I think they should just make Destiny 3. Oof. They removed all of the story. I was gonna, oh my god. So, I was gonna play Destiny 2 with Sprig, and he was talking to me, and he said that all the main content we could do on this stream is behind DLCs. And I looked at those DLCs, it's like $100 total for every one of them. Like, I cannot do that. Because I was just gonna play base game and just like kind of understand the game first and see how I like it, but the fact that it's also all like behind a paywall, the fun stuff, that's just horrible. Like, I get it. Having new areas behind DLCs, I get it, but like, at least have like a decent like base game to show off the game, right? Sorry, let me catch up on the chat here. Like having to watch YouTuber to know what's happening because your story. $130 to get everything? Too bad, David. Yeah, no, that's like the only reason I'm not playing. I was totally gonna be down for playing on stream, but after being told like all the fun stuff is locked behind a paywall, I'm just like, yeah, I don't support that. I don't think I'm gonna play that, and if I do, I need lots of money to spare because I don't think I want to spare even my personal funds that I can spend on fun things on that. I'd rather go buy like Subnautica 2 or what's another one? What's the other one that came out recently? Forza 6, that would be fun. Like, I just don't see the point in Destiny 2. Don't you buy DLC? That was removed just to get the exotics from said DLC that was removed. Oh my god. Oh, I want to sideways. I just don't have the money for it. And I don't know what I should get. If I should get Subnautica 2 for stream or Forza 6 for stream. I don't know which one I want to play first. Like, those both seem super fun. It's like, I would love to play them. So I'm just saving up some money right now. See if I'm playing in my next paycheck or something. The whole situation with Marathon is very weird. There has been a lot of defense running for the game that leaves a bad taste in my mouth, such as the game getting preferential treatment, such as holding off on the reviewing the game until it's in a better spot. Which is strange because that is the only game that has had that treatment. Yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of Subnautica content. I'm trying to avoid it. But I'm mainly just telling like what I want to play on stream first. Because I want to play both on stream. Both seem amazingly fun. I just don't know which one I should start with. Because they're both expensive, right? Like, I'm thinking of starting with Subnautica so I can like see that content that's coming out and not spoil myself with how the game is, but I'm not sure. I think I asked before, but it's based in Japan, right? Or somewhere in Japan. Yeah. Subnautica might be the good choice for Strange, because exploration eventually Forza is gonna get repetitive and it's fine. I'll just play when I'm bored off stream and like drift around in a car. Terra, honestly, they're both pretty equal. I love Forza and I love Subnautica. Not the recent ones, but well, yes, the recent ones now, assuming that it's true what they say, that it's like the first Subnautica. I've been debating streaming it, but I might stick to just keeping my streams for painting and game off stream. Oh no, is it unoptimized? It's also early access and stuff blocked off. Just planning on waiting for full release for Subnautica. Oh yeah, I heard there was some dev fiasco. I don't know too much about it, but I just know it was like horrible. But yeah, I get that. I kind of want to wait too. I'm just worried that I'm gonna see so much content. Like if I just check reels once in a while, I'm gonna like spoil myself like, oh, that's what the Leviathan in that game looks like or something. Like I want to have like the I want to have like the what's it called, mystery of it. Thanks for the hydrate. I was kind of dying. So hello, Winnie. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I was so spoiled with the first Subnautica that when I was playing it, it was still a little scary, but it's like I knew what was there. So kind of like removed the whole jump scare aspect too. I was like, whoa, I'm in deep water. Whoa, there's a Leviathan right next to my ship now. Mommy? I only heard, but basically the CEO of Subnautica that made didn't want to pay the devs millions of dollars if they reached a sales number of 2 million.
Minfilia,
So I think
am
the
I right?
CEO fired all the lead devs and tried to overtake Subnautica. Oh my god, that's horrible.
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
They probably wouldn't have done so well if they did take it over anyways.
And an authority on Aetherite
They're just ruined it
technologies.
for themselves at that point.
She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Have you guys ever been behind this ship in Subnautica 1? I've never been behind there, but my first time behind there, I think I saw like 4 Leviathans and I was terrified. Like, even though I knew they were there, but they were like still as terrifying as when I first saw them, just because they're so loud and turn around and attack you so quickly. It actually hurts my ears. Also, I believe the Shiva trial is coming up.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
My god, she is so tall.
Well, I had to come, didn't I?
Oh my
You'd
god,
have to be
those
bloody
things.
daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
I hope his voice does not change. I think his is perfect. I don't think it should change in Heaven's Ward.
Urianger, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on.
Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it, then? Your missing aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate a second beacon.
No,
We
I
now
cannot
suspect
wait for
that the
this
heretics
fight.
destroyed the second aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the aetherite.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white auracite at their disposal. I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white auracite cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
Am I the test person? I'm gonna go test by disappear or not. Oh my god, I think it's time. Yep, it's time. He also said he wished to meet with you at Snowcliff before proceeding. I expect you to find him waiting there. Perfect. I want you to know I appreciate everything you've done on behalf of Ari, and that I have faith you will return to us as you always have. Oh no, this is Alpha No dialogue. The worst of the worst. No, I'm gonna ask this. Would anyone else like to join before I start after this dialogue? Have fun? Oh, I will. I can't wait to see Mommy Shiva. Sally, I don't have stuff at the moment, or I come help. It's no worries. I'm burnt out from FF right now. Yeah, I've heard the content hasn't been that great recently. Maybe it's changed. I know there's a recent update, but I have no clue anything about it. I need to justify spending money on a resub a few months ago. Yeah. I don't know, there's many times where I bought a resub and all I did was just hang out for like a couple days, talk to my FC, and then just like hop off and I'm gone for the next 2 months. It's dense, okay. Get a house that'll keep you around. I had a house and I decided it was not worth having because I was paying $20 a month just to have it and not ever play the game. Wait, if you're broke, then why did you give me $1 million earlier then? That's like a quarter of like a house expense. Yeah, a house is like 3 to 4-ish mil. You just put your bid in and like on a house that maybe like no one cares for, like a house plot. And then if you don't win, you get the gil back. But you have to go pick it up first. I'm sure it costs more to like get the house built. Like I think it's like 800K to get like the actual house built and decorated. It probably takes like an extra like 3 mil, but you can have a house. It's not that bad. I think the bidding is the worst part. Yeah, 5 mil is a good amount to have when you're doing it. Oh my god, I know. I was at the end of the bidding period on my Belmont character for like FC plot. There was so many other plots with 0 bids, and I chose the worst plot, by the way. And this person decides, hey, let's ruin her day. And I think like put like 3 other FC members to bid on that one plot. And I was like so sad because I was just trying to get like a single plot. That's all I needed. Just a plot, just to do subs and stuff, that's all. Honestly, I need to get back to that. I should probably try that. Oh god, I'm sorry. Sorry you had to deal with that. And it was a shoe house. Not worth the transfer. Alright, Alright, it's time. Music off. We're not listening to music. We're listening to this music in the trial. Okay, well, at least you had fun for 2 years in this game. Alright, background music on. I'm sorry, we have to turn this up with Shiva. It's gonna get loud. It might be louder than me. One sec, let me switch to BRB for a sec. See how much higher I can get my volume. Game. Oh my god, 10 years? That is a long time. Alright, I'm sorry. I really had to turn up the background music. It's Shiva time. Oh my god, I know the music's not gonna last forever, but I gotta enjoy while I can. Here. We'll turn on background music. Turn off background music for now. But I'm turning this right back on at Q pops. Okay, I understand why. There's really shitty music that you keep hearing over and over and over again. But when I was like playing other things, they have really good dungeon music later on and like trial music. Oh my god. I think my favorite is Dragon Song. I don't know if any of you have heard Dragon Song. And when I had a house, every time I would make that thing play, I would make Dragon Song play first. That's fair. I really wish there was an option to turn off background music for like these world related things and like turn on music for like dungeons or like trials, because those are the best ones ever. What was I gonna do? Turn this down just a little bit for now. Yeah, I think it was the mount music that made me kill music. You can turn off the mount music, by the way. There is an option to do that. I think it's in your character settings. You can, disable mount music when you're adding mounts. Let me see. I think it was somewhere here. Could be wrong. I mean, I don't see why it would be character settings. Probably here, right? Oh yeah, right here. Play music when mounted. I don't know. I couldn't tell you for sure. I can also disable normal battle music. I'm gonna turn that off. Wait, unless that means the Shiva battle too. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that on to be safe. Yeah, I understand though. My music is probably the worst of it. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, so I just wanna fish or something right here. Oh, see Daisy. Sure, this works. Just level Fisher. So, you know, I'm gonna find a better spot. Why is it so bright? Pretty sure that was a setting AR, but there was tons of settings that people never look at. Are you asking? Wait, are you asking someone else to carry you in something, or are you asking me to carry you? I'm a horrible carry with anything. Right here. Might as well level something well. That way. Oh, but there it is. Surprised no one's queuing Shiva. I thought it was gonna be instant queue with 2 healers. I mean, I guess it is a Sunday night, so people are like not wanting to play with work coming up, but like still. Blink. I love this panda. Oh my god. I don't think this panda has like ever been off my shoulder for long. I just saw something so silly. I feel like I should commission art for like for like a little like overlay. So when I'm like waiting for Q in Final Fantasy, you know how there's like how it's just like a loading screen, but it's like a cat like spinning around slowly in a circle. I should just make that like my chibi character in the corner spinning around on the stream. It just is like waiting for Q. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of dumb things right now. So. I replaced mine with the bullpup. Wait, I need to search this up. Okay, wait, I just got information of a gun. I have to specify Final Fantasy. Oh my god, that is such a goofy minion. I love that. I wonder if we're gonna get like the people from what's it called? People from like their duty roulettes coming in. Yeah, it is really cute. Shoot, I should probably do might as well do this class on here. So, oh my god, my game is lagging. I really need to switch my streaming PC to be my gaming PC. I don't know why I have such a beast of a PC being my streaming PC. My old guild leader hated me for being her on the rule for it. Oh, is it like one of those things where you get it from like maps and you have to like roll and whoever gets it hits need on it? Also, I refuse to read job quests for these. Okay, so I just have to keep fishing. It was dungeon drop? Oh, okay. Every time I do those, I'm just like, alright, everyone hit need. Whoever gets it first gets to keep it. So I feel like the rolling system in the game is already enough for that. But I get that some people would probably hit need even if they have it sometimes. So I think it's super cheap on the market for now. Probably, if it's an old dungeon, I wouldn't be surprised. 'Cause you just, like, run right through it now. So, oh my god, my fishing gear sucks. It's just cosmetics that I didn't put away. Thanks for the stretch. Did not mean to moan, but I just felt good. She had that you're a returning player and we are helping you, so I get all the... Wow. Lucky when you have those throw a return player icon. It seems to be that way. Yeah, I know. I remember doing ocean fishing. I just sped leveled like 20 levels. So nice. If a stretch don't make you moan, is it even a good stretch? No, it's right. It's not a good stretch if it doesn't make you moan. Also, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This queue is taking longer than 10 minutes. You know, maybe this is why I need to say the gathering classes for. I'm gonna have these long queues sometime and I just need to do this forever. You can try. We're gonna see if swapping a tank helps with this. Okay, now it's saying less than 5 minutes. I doubt that's true though. I'm just happy if something pops, yeah. God, it's gonna be horrible when I get into like the streams later where I'm doing MSQ and I need to like alliance raids or something. It's gonna be like 40-minute queues. I probably should save up my gathering and leveling stuff like that for during that time to kill some time. And just yap and gather. No, I didn't mean to do that. Well, at least you guys will get through the ads before the Shiva fight, because the ads are coming up in 15 seconds. I'll see you on the other side. Oh my god, never mind. Why does it have to pop up now? Snooze! I snoozed that so quick. Snoozing the ads till this fight's over. I refuse to let the world not show this fight. Snooze again.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace.
Oh my god!
A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down. We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments
I'm sorry, I'm like
of our
quiet
own
because I'm enjoying
deliverance.
and dancing right now.
Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal
I think I was singing a different song though, but this is still fun to vibe to. I just realized I forgot how to heal again. I probably should have tested my abilities first. Oh well, we'll see how this goes. Oh, I think it's like the music cuts halfway, right, and then it changes to something crazy. I don't remember. Whatever, I'm just happy to be here. Who's the main tank you? Okay. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, why do I have tier 1 still? Benedict you! Tier 3. My man is running now, I gotta stop. The citrine come back quickly. I must be thinking of an— no, this is it. This is it. Wait, I have to do a dance, right? There we go. I remember this fight. Oh, don't kill it. Let me enjoy the music. Oh my god. And now the ads are coming back. Oh my god, I love that fight. My favorite, I think that's my favorite ARR fight.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool.
Did I see what? Wait, what do you mean? John, Final
of
Fantasy?
all people should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Mine is the righteous cause. You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you.
I know who you're
following
talking
the
about, I
creed
think.
of their fathers without question.
I think I've seen
never
him.
thinking to ask why.
He's in like the launcher, right? Like where
Trapped
you
in a
lock him.
delusion of their own creation and blind to the truth. Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander a mother's gift.
You can make the model in-game. Whenever I see a person who looks like him, I call him John Final Fantasy the 14th. I love that.
And so the vessel withdraws, a predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
I love oh. I love that he's called John Final Fantasy the 14th. Anyways, music's back on. Oh my god, that scared me. Okay. So hydrate in the stretch. Hi Maury, how are you? Okay, enjoy your trials. Thank you, thank you. The gooning has already ended. No more Shiva trial. But I can't wait to get that in roulettes again. I love music in them. So fun. Turflander. If you ask me, there's not to be gained from mulling over the implications of your story in the prequel. That's okay. For a second, when I first saw her, I thought she was Shiva, and I was like, "Mommy." You know what? Maybe I'll make a maybe I'll make one of my retainers John whatever it was. Was it, yeah, John Final Fantasy the 14th? I'll make them a retainer and goblins. You'll see that when I put these up on the market board. I could put spaces in the first name, right? Or is that not allowed? This is where I have to just keep dragging on until I get out of Heaven's Word. So excited. My favorite trial's already done with. Now it's just the meh stuff. Hello, Alpino. Please don't yap to me again. He's yapping to me. Let's hope for the loss of life. No Camellia celebration. Yep, you're welcome. Some people call them John in Final Fantasy, but very specific to 14. Honestly, the 14th at the end is like the cherry on top, though. I think it's perfect. I really wish that trial lasted longer. We like completely annihilated that. I wanted to like vibe to it a little longer. Yum. Yeah, I assumed it was like gear levels and stuff making this go super fast. Because I also remember it being just a little bit longer than it is right now, but oh well. Yum. I feel like these next few quests are gonna be very dull. Or maybe I'm wrong. Nope, I'm right. What were you thinking, Ari? Wagering your very being on a dubious theory, which may allow you to enter Ice Heart Slayer, knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning. Ritual summon Shiva anyway. And then engaging in abomination in Mortal Kombat. I had a theory, Ari. This is stuff of ballads. A battle for the ages. But I have been there to fight by your side. Yet there I was, forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend. The higher item level cap is increased, the easier it gets for older content with lower item level. Yeah, I wish it was static just for the F-fight. I think just that fight should be static. That'd be amazing. Yeah, but if I did, the queue time would be really low, wouldn't it? I feel like that's the only something I can do if I have like a full party or something already, or close to a full party. Okay, yeah, I assume so when you said that. I think.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move
Honestly,
against Nautilon.
it's okay. I don't need to be in ARR any longer than I
Ere
have
we
already.
first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military
Shiva
action should
was
be
the only
taken
fight I
only
wanted
in
to
self-defense.
go a little slower.
All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
I'm saving the next hour.
We should be
hour and a
grateful
half.
for any aid you can provide.
Alright, no worries. Thanks for the help with the Shiva
As a
fight, by the
gesture
way.
of good faith, I shall withdraw my
Hope
previous
you enjoy
request.
your quest.
Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary.
Well, I hope you're not dead.
We too have
I
a
hope you're just
vested
sleeping.
interest in
But
watching
I know what
Dravania's
you mean.
movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am. Now, why do you suppose that is?
Kind of
Because I
hot.
swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct,
Yeah, I like his
Master
voice
Leveilleur.
actor. I hope they don't change
Ishgard
it.
desires to see Revenant's Toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them.
Shut up,
I
Alphino.
must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
My character
Not
needs
at
to,
all.
like,
You but spoke
punch
from the heart.
Alphino into outer space. Just punch him
I
away.
trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second in command will speak for me.
No, not Alphino.
Lucia,
Why
at
am
your
I forgetting
service.
her name?
Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely.
Minfilia. I
lest
think
our
her voice
sentiments be
actor is
made
kind
known
of
to our
horrible
enemies.
for her character.
Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind, for the sake of Ishgard and of Eorzea at large. I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight
I
of
don't know.
their
I don't
future.
really see like not see, but I don't really hear the emotion
Should
in
aught
her
befall
voice.
one of our shipments, pray
Or
inform
anything.
Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any
But
words
that
you
could
might
just be
have for me
amazing.
alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind?
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Okay. Somebody. Oh, I still have yet to hand in the fish. Is there a big fish market in this game? Can I earn like millions of gil off fish? Oh, I'm gonna own the whole fish market in Goblin. There is some, sorry, I was just reading this now, but there is some pretty interesting accents in ARR. Honestly, surprising. If I'm thinking the same Asian, it is, no, it doesn't bug me that much. I think I just got used to it because I've heard it so much before. That's like the one voice I've heard a lot before, even though I skipped a lot. So maybe I'm just used to it, I don't know for sure.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole.
Yeah, Minfilia's voice can definitely
Needless to say,
be changed.
I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it. Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
Oh my god, that scared me. Hello, this is Session? I hope I said that right. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. How's everyone doing? How was the
I thought you
stream?
used your own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
For those who don't know me, I'm Ari. I stream Final
Master
Fantasy,
Louisoir's writings make no
Marathon,
mention of
Baldur's
such a
Gate.
possibility.
I stream a
Can we
variety
be
of games,
certain
but
this
those are the three
entity was
main
a
games we streamed
primal?
recently.
As certain as we can be that
We don't
the
have a
King
raid
Mob the 12th
message.
was a primal, I should
That's
think.
okay.
Both were ostensibly
Pick up your
summoned.
silly raid messages. Just type, I think anything
Let's
works.
not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that
Sunday stream is great. We
Iceheart
just did
retained her will
content,
even
PvP.
after she was
Hope your stream is
possessed.
good.
We are talking
It's been
about
going
a
well.
mortal
We just did
wielding the
the
power
Shiva
of a
fight,
primal.
which was really fun, but didn't last too long.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required.
How is the
Or maybe
PvP
she's
though?
just special?
I think every time I played Final Fantasy PvP, it's never went well for me.
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning,
You like Sony
and but a
enjoys?
single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
I will definitely enjoy it after I get out of
Well,
ARR.
I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning,
I
but
just
I
have to
will
fight through
say
it for
that
now.
what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
It was good. I've been practicing my bard. That's good.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Sorry, Papa Lima's voice is also
Yes,
maybe
sir.
one of the ones that need work. Anita.
About Iceheart's
For
final
PvP,
words
do you have
to
to like rely on like your team for the
Hear,
most part? Because I feel like
feel,
every time I didn't know if I was the one messing up or if it was like the rest of the
Heidelin
team.
speaks to her as well.
I just don't know how it works. I
If
kind of just
Iceheart
hit
is blessed
abilities.
with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation
Also, if
granted her
anyone
by
who
the
just came
Echo
in-
which first set her on this path?
Just let her talk a little. If anyone
She did say that the Ishgardians were blind
just came
to the
in
truth.
and needs to sleep, I don't feel like you need to stay. Feel
Do
free
you
to get some
think she
sleep.
has knowledge of the
Hope you have a
origins of the
good
Ishgardian
night.
Dravanian War?
Or
It would do
day,
much to
I don't know
explain
what
her
time it
unwavering
is, but yeah.
conviction.
Did not the Lady Iceheart
Yes,
implore thee
Kekral's
to
her
seek
best.
the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the
Although the
ages.
hairstyle just never fit my
Unless
own.
the
Or
Ishgardians'
hair
fears
light.
are well founded.
Yeah, I've had other
It would
characters
seem we have yet another
that,
reason to
I
stand watch over the
customized.
Keeper of the Lake.
I've never like
For
used
a
this
mercy, we are
hairstyle
well
until
positioned to
now.
do so. Iceheart, Shiva,
So I don't blame you.
Ascians,
It doesn't really
and
work
Midgard
on
Zoma.
a lot of things.
I shudder to think how they're all connected.
Or it does, but not always. This is I fancied to it recently because originally I was a lizard and I wasn't really liking the lizard because I was trying to make it match my VTuber. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let me just make a cat girl that it's completely unrelated to my VTuber. Well, I was about to leave. Yeah, I tried Aura, but I don't know. I don't think it's for me. I don't think I like the customization with the characters and the animations. Though lizards have some really good animations, like when you're just hanging out and sitting by like a little minion campfire. I think auras are best when it comes to that stuff. Lizard? Am I not allowed to call it a lizard? I like the scaly stuff. And I think it's cute calling it. I like to call the one with like the more like squarish horns. I like to call those fish lizards. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. So, Elf, are you talking about class? 'Cause if so, I'm gonna guess, shoot, I don't know. Reaper's a fun class, is that right? Also, for those of you who came in, the reason I'm not reading is because this really kills my voice reading a lot on stream. So this is the best I can do, is just kind of read it for myself, and you can see the text on the screen. You guys can also skim through it a little if you feel like it. Oh yeah, some of the horn choices are more interesting to work with than others. Yeah. I like the fish one. The ones that make you look like a fish. Looks like little gills, or not gills. Little flappy things, whatever the flappy thing is called. Okay, wait. Do you play the elf characters? Oh, I just read the message after. I was also gonna guess that before reading it. I promise I didn't read it and guess the same thing. Yum. I was able to work with the fish horns, but someone in my FC has such a cute character. Yeah, I've also seen someone in my FC with a really cute character with the fish horns, so that's what made me want to try it at some point. No. Lots of cute horn options, but the Watomizer is the only correct tail option. I don't know what that means, but awesome. Oh yeah, that is always the best option in my opinion. Let me turn this game down a little. Every time I make a Aura, I decide to use that tail. I've never used a different tail ever. Oh my god, there's so many. I don't even know what to do with a side spam holy for this. Boink. At some point off stream, I need to like adjust the volume so it's like perfect, because I feel like sometimes the fighting is too loud, or the background music's too loud, or the voice is too quiet. Boink. Wait, this person isn't dead? Oh, I guess they're just alive forever until we kill this one. Wait, why would this work? It's because they're not in a party. Oh my god, there's so many! I thought it was almost over. She could zoom out a little more. She has plot armor. Yeah. Definitely right about that. I don't know if I'm gonna fail the mission if I let these. Should tap through with stone too. And then leave it at that. That should be enough. There we go. We love plot armor here. Yes, speak your shit. Alphino deserves it. I love this. ARR Alphino getting the hate he deserves. My son has done nothing wrong. I don't know. He's kind of a sassy. He's kind of a sassy person in there. He talks a little bit much. It's okay. I know he gets better in Heaven's Sword. It's just so hard to listen to his dialogue in ARR. Yeah, earlier I was trying to read dialogue and it was killing my throat 'cause how much, like, I had to read from Alphino. There's another person who talks more than Alphino. I don't think I'm ready for that. Oh, cutscene?
I have heard. Truly bothersome business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace. Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while.
Patches are definitely a lot shorter. I've, like, realized this so much.
Nanamo ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Evil Lala. Thank you for coming by. I hope you have some good sleep. Boink. There's gonna be a lot of quests for the rest of the stream, and then yeah, that's basically it. I feel like I'm heading towards one of those like 30-minute cutscenes right now, where it's just much yapping. Which I wouldn't mind. So I don't mind listening to story as long as it's voice acted.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alphino. To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent. I know not what to say. Together with Robon, Elena lent
not
us
the big
much
one yet?
needed aid
Okay.
at the time of our order's founding. She was
I
particularly
thought it was when I
passionate
saw
about the need to tackle the
when I saw the
final
cover
threat.
of the quest.
When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then. But now is not the time to dwell on such matters. I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled. My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with white auracite, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Asian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to
Hey,
absorb
is the music
vast
too
amounts of
loud, by the
ether.
way? I have mute background music. I
Alas,
don't know if it's
it
too
leaves
loud for
something
these
to be
cutscenes.
desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power.
Okay, I just wanted to
Even
make
should
sure.
we succeed in
I
entrapping
can't hear the
him,
music
the
myself.
stone will not long contain his wrath.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about
Perfect.
it.
Because on my OBS it shows it's louder, but I
'Tis our belief that
when I
an
reviewed it
Asian
once,
soul
it
may
sounded
be
like
permanently
distant
undone
music.
if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
The only trouble is we can't say for sure how concentrated
Thank
the
you,
burst needs
GX
to
Raiden,
be.
for the follow.
Without knowing how much ether
Hope you're
an
enjoying
Asian
the
soul
stream
is
so
composed
far.
of, we're basically guessing.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with
And if I messed
Lahabrea.
up your name, feel free to correct me. I always like to say
During
this
that
to others.
encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a blade
Hello.
of light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy.
That Pikimo is so cute.
Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as Lahabrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however,
Raiden?
that Heidelin placed the means to destroy
Raiden?
the Asians in
Okay.
your hands.
Just want to make sure.
Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether.
Right now, we're just on the
one to
very slow
equal
part of
that
the
which
patches,
Heidelin
so
did benevolently
not too much
bestow
going
upon her
on.
champion.
But we're getting there.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had 2 pieces of white auracite? One to trap the Asian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. we'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
It would seem more research is in order.
I'm going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the aura site. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands. Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
Oh my god, those two are so cute. Yeah, Urianger just doesn't know what to do. He's just like, I'm just here.
You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least.
It's okay, he'll get it someday, I hope.
According to the report, the Isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
The oblivious nerd in the childhood friend,
mystery
classic
endeth not
pairing.
with the
Yeah.
isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
All indications suggest Asian involvement. But I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the dark beings call the one true God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
That was a surprisingly long voice actor cutscene. I really hope it stays on this track. Oh, where am I now? Oh, hello.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my right hand.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the media project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to
I'm
eliminate
so
the
surprised how long
Primus.
this has been going for.
Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
I'm not complaining, I love this.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the Calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zosgalvus.
I just realized, is
So
he like...
he was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual
Does
fact.
he have pupils in his
We've learned
eyes?
that even as
Or
Huayu
anything?
served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to
Maybe
maintain
it's
the
just the
status
angle of the
quo,
camera
thus
to his
prolonging the
character.
conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
7 hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me. By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
Hey!
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve. I know you can hear me, monetarist scum! Your crimes will not go unpunished! One day I will purge this land of your sickness! Before the eyes of the 12, I swear it!
Wow, he's so aggressive. Oh. I feel like that yell was not
no
me.
further need of you this day.
But I love it. I love it. I hope they don't remove it. Yeah, very dramatic. I agree.
I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Ever since he proposed the Cartiner Reclamation Bill, Taleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right.
I could definitely see like their budget increasing as I get closer to the end.
Tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped. But as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Ul'dah's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
Eorzea, yet for this
Oh,
to
I
happen,
did not mean to click
our
the screen. I
nations
was
must
trying to
be
move my
whole.
mouse to make sure it was on the game.
Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
The true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people.
Are you sure this wasn't the 30-minute cutscene? Because this is
not only the Syndicate that must be
I think
dissolved.
this is one of the long ones. I'm surprised how long this has went for already. Again, not complaining. I love it.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Rauban to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves.
Every ARR cutscene is a long one.
Will ever have need of
It definitely feels that
Ul'dah.
way. And welcome into Soul. I don't know if you were already in, it just says your first time chatter, but I hope you're enjoying the stream so far.
Are you certain of this?
There is no other way.
Oh my god, that cat emoji is so silly. I love
the
it.
nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Ul'dah will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people.
Oh.
Rauban,
oh.
Forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture...
Oh my god, is that who I think it is? Or is this...
My subject.
Wait. Sable, that's you, right? It is! Hello! It's been so long. How's it going? It definitely is filled with foreign snoozers. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, I have to do trials. Does anyone want to come in for trials? Sable, you want to come in for trials? I'm living, just wanted to say hi. Gotta leave immediately. Friends arrive, so gotta have. No, okay. Have a good fun. Have a good night. Enjoy your little hangout. You should message me sometime. It's like been forever. Oh, yeah, I could always just join your server too. I'm still in it. Where do I get the hard modes of these trials? I didn't come home with trials? Sure thing, send me a tell. I don't know if I've added you yet or not. It's really hard to keep track of Final Fantasy names and Twitch names at the same time. Wicked Sands? Wait, what? I have to go there? Are you kidding me? No. So after these trials, I'll probably call it for the night. But let's definitely definitely do this first. Get these done so I can continue MSQ when I'm next back. When do I stop going to the Waking Sands? Thanks for the follow, Twizzle. Should I move the alerts over? I realize it's like colliding with the chat box or whatever. Link. This one, right? I believe this is it. Yes. No. Do I have to read this? No, I don't. Okay, let me just collect all these. I'm not reading this, I'm sorry. Only MSQ, I can't deal with this. Am I getting the wrong ones? I thought I was supposed to do... Well, either way, I'll collect these. I'll collect these and at least, like, unlock them. The Good King Moogle. Yes. Wait, oh. Wait, that was the only one in here. Are you sure that was the wrong one? Oh, never mind. It's more over here. Yeah, I'll just go around and, like, unlock all of them or something. I'm sorry, I've kind of just grabbed everything. Okay, so it's this one. I just grabbed like 20 quests of other ones I didn't need to do. Well, I'll definitely do the other 4 I collected a different time. Maybe I'm just trying to kill some time. Sure. I don't know if I should be reading this. I assume I probably should with it being a part of MSQ. Yeah, my trial is up. We have to do 3 trials, and it's like hard mode of like Titan. Whatever the first 3 trials were in ARR, I have to just do the hard mode of that. Would you like to join? I guess send you an invite after this cutscene. Okay. It'll be you and Elf coming along. I don't know if it's a 4-player. I don't know what roles you guys want to play, but yeah. It should be 8 players, so it's fine. Perfect. Well, this one is not hard at all. Also, I heard you tell. I will invite you in a second here. Blink. There you go. Send you friend request, and then where is that salamander, my friends list? There you are. Invite. Hi. I have to go all the way to the aetheryte. Hey, I see you making fun of my spelling. I type too fast, and because of that, I always mess up every word I send. And that's okay, I love it. Leave people confused. Why can't I just like take it and go? I would have to go all the way over here just to do the hard version of it. Are you kidding me? Yum. Lore implications. Fair enough, I guess. This is getting company seals out of this. That's nice. Okay, I have it. I'm gonna go for a quick bathroom break. I will not be long. So just give me 1 second and we can queue. What is going on in the party chat? What did I miss? Oh my god. No, I don't want yours. I don't want your stinky monster. Oh my god. Alright. Here, I'll turn off some music and then okay, yeah, we're doing this one. Wow, look at you two with your matching mounts. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry, I just smacked my mic. I hope that did not, like, hurt anyone's ears. I'm just playing the music. I don't think the music changes much, so I might just play background music, but we'll see. Yeah, the music's horrible. Oh my god, wait. How much mana is your Dark Knight class using? I didn't realize, like, you were super low in mana. Oh fuck. Why me? Boop. We're getting the nails. Yeah, okay. I was worried that we weren't getting the nails. What is that? Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. My stomach is growling at me because I haven't ate all day. Try to eat after the stream. Awesome. I forgot how easy that trial was. It's barely even hard. Yippee. Is there loot? Oh. Awesome. I would love a weapon. Yippee. Don't these like weapons pick aura or something? Like Or is that the extreme trials? Or no, those are the savages, right? It costs 3,000 MPD's Dark Knight ability. Oh, okay. That makes sense. This one has an aura. It's so pretty. Not the best one, but I love it. Okay, because I know it's like really, really easy. I know there's like really easy, brain. Oh my god, I'm sorry, like, my brain's like turning off like mid-sentence. Okay, I know there's really easy savages or like extremes, or you get like really, really pretty, weapons that you can use for cosmetics. I want to get one of those. I think my favorite one was like the Leviathan one, I believe. There are 3 abilities that use an MP as single target. Elite. Okay. Is it like an ability that like regenerates the MP then or something? If it uses that much? It's been so long since I played Dark Knight. I heard that all like tank classes have just kind of become the same in bland. I get it. I'm not gonna read that dialogue, I'm sorry. Okay. I think I'm gonna turn off my glam sets so I can see my class stuff change as I go, like the gear and stuff. Oh my. Have to run to the 8th rank for this one too. Actually, now I'm curious. I've been playing healer. I want to see what my commands are like compared to my DPS. Actually, that's pretty good. I think it took me like a year of playing on DPS only character to have like even 300 commands. So honestly, I'm amazed by that. I went the wrong way. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so you just use the MP when you get a chance to. I see. That's why you were always so low. You just spam it. Wait, does Dark Knight still have that ability where if you get to like... If you're about to die, you can like do like Living Dead or something and survive for like 8 seconds with 1 HP? For about 5.5 years of recommendations? Oh wow. I keep going to the other one. I keep like getting away and going to the other one. I don't know what I'm thinking. That's still a thing. Awesome. I love that ability. Came in clutch so many times and it just felt so awesome. The Halloween. Okay. Ready? Check. Hi, Chili. How's it going? How are you? Kill it! Kill it! Murder it! Ah! It's hurting me! Oh, thank you. Oh no. Wait, what? Oh, that scared me. Okay. Halloween Eye. How goes the FF? We just finished the Shiva Mommy trial fight earlier. Now we're just doing some hard trials, so I'm not MSQ locked. Ew, Chile, hey, to be nice to each other. Did you just end stream, Chili? I saw you were streaming earlier. I was gonna raid into you and I was done here. Oh, I hope your stream went well. I think you were doing some Final Fantasy, or was it something else? I saw like a different game later on. I like to check on what people are doing, even if I don't like if I can't tune into the streams during the time. FF7. I know nothing about their Final Fantasies, by the way. Just keep that in mind. This is the only Final Fantasy game I play. If you look at my Steam list, I might have like FF7 or something, but I've like, if I touched it, it's for like 10 minutes. Oh my god! Bird mommy. We're fighting all the mommy trials today. Is the hide behind here? What's happening? Oh, I was. Oh, I only if you got it because the stupid rock. Get them! Get the little feathers! Holy! Plank! I don't know if I got everyone with that. I'm gonna do that again. Mommy Titan? What? I looked back for a second and that's all I read. Yes, we love Mommy Titan. In fact, I just want Mommy Titan to just sit on me. Oh fuck. I do have cake. I've never inspected Titan that closely to know this. That's amazing that you know this. Meow. Oh my god, I love that cat beanie. I believe it's a mug. PP man! What kind of person do we have in the dungeon? I just realized I just gave him the loot. It's whatever. I can always earn that back. I should have rolled. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the next trial. We could do that one. Time for, I believe, Mommy Titan. Yeah, I think my favorite was like the Leviathan one. I think I was playing like Red Mage and I like wanted some cool weapons and I got the Leviathan Aura weapon. I have this right here. I just don't want to unlock it until I clear my inventory in case I delete it. So I just keep it at the bottom of my inventory. Yeah. Surprised no one wants them now. Let's go to limbs up for this. Like I think, cause I was an Endwalker, like I finished Endwalker, and I went back to get one of those weapons because I thought they were super cute. So it kind of surprised me that no one, like not a single person really wants them in the higher end of the game. But I guess there's also like ultimate weapons and stuff, so you know, fair enough. If I have an ultimate weapon, I'm gonna show that off rather than something like this. Okay, that's what you mean. Might as well grab this other one while I'm here. I'm unattuned to that? Wait, are you serious? Oh my god. I thought I had all the aetherites by now. Yeah, that's what I did too when I was farming. I was like, I'm a little 100, I'm just gonna nuke it. I think you could solo everything in ARR, like even the savages. Maybe not Alliance raid. I don't know about Alliance raid. But maybe. I think the game is just at that point now where the level's so high. I'm grabbing this aetherite while I'm here before I grab the other one. I really thought I attuned to this. Also, those mounts are so cool. Oh my god. Then here, up here with my little baby turret mount. I think it's almost the Heaven's Ward and Stormblood. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised you can solo Stormblood. Heaven's Ward? Not so much. What? Am I lost? Oh, it's this way. Wait. Okay, this whole thing's like a maze. There we go. Okay. Time for the last trial. Meow. Alright, time for Mommy Titan. It's this one, right? Yeah, I think so. Also, I wanted to bring up, I recently watched this, that I really want to rewatch it as like a little event in the Discord if any of you are interested in that. But have any of you seen A Cosmic Princess? It's an anime movie. Oh my god. I watched that recently and I love it. Wait, who's the tank? You. There you are. Happy to have a mainstream hero movie. I loved it. Oh my god. It was recommended by Mac. I don't know if oh. I don't know if you ever seen her streams, but I watched it and I think like actually I cannot say this because for those who it's new, I don't want to like spoil anything at all. But let's just say I regretted it because I watched it at work when I was bored. So wait, where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? This one. Oh fuck. For those who watched it, you'll know why it was such a bad idea to watch it at work. But I was thinking of sometime this next week, streaming that into the Discord server as like a movie night. If anyone is interested, I do have it pinned at the top of the chat thing. I don't expect many to show it, and it's fine. I just think it'd be a cool idea. Get up. What's happening? Oh fuck. Oh my god. Ow. I don't know where to go. I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't know what just happened. Thank you, healer. I saw the boss turning around and hitting me and I freaked out. I don't know if that was just me. Maybe I ran in front of the boss and you were trying to turn and I ran with you. I don't know. Oh, I'm out of mana. I'm not doing so great as a healer right now. I think I yapped too much about Cosmic Princess. Oh my god, that was so chaotic. Mommy Titan defeated. Oh, God. English. Let me, grab this mead. Oh yeah, no one, like, no one even goes very early. Now for the water snake. Do you guys want to do them all? I am so willing to do them all. I don't even have Morby dry dogs. Oops, same. Would you two want to do all? No, 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 no. We just needed those three. Just we did. Yeah, because if you guys want to go do your own thing, I think I will call it here. But if not, I'm still up for doing the other ones. I think, just in case MSQ gets boring later, I think I'll save it. Or just in case, I'll save it for next. Here we go. Thanks for the help. I know you can hear me. I'm just typing because I don't want to. Because I know it's like a stream delay. Yeah, thank you for the help. I am going to I work early in the morning. I probably would push through if I could, but I'm gonna go end stream and grab something to eat. I will find someone to raid out into. Just give me one moment. I want to look at the Final Fantasy category for someone. For those of you who are heading to bed, I hope you have a good night. Those who are staying, I hope you enjoyed the stream I read into. Let me just find one. Oh, I just realized. See, maybe this one? Yeah, I'll right into this one. No worries, I'll be streaming sometime in the next week. Yeah, I already did. I'll be streaming sometime this week. I haven't made the schedule yet. I'm gonna do that right after the stream tonight. I'll be sending in the Discord. For those who aren't in the Discord, I do my stream schedules there, and I will eventually host more events there. Hopefully one this week for Cosmic Princess, for whoever is interested in watching that movie. Yeah. While these two Lalas jump around and wait for their cue, I'm going to raid out now. Here's the raid message. I don't have a non-sub one, so feel free to replace the emojis or whatever if you're gonna use it. And yeah, I'm gonna raid in someone else who is playing Final Fantasy, so for those who are wanting to binge watch Final Fantasy streams, here we are. There we go. Have a good one. Hope all of you have a good night. Alright, raiding out now. Bye.